Hello my friends, it's Magdan and today we'll talk about market structure, how to read the market and work out very cool positions in a trend. Without any unnecessary slumps, manipulations, how to read the market and work out very cool positions. Watch this video to the end and you'll understand one little secret that will help you to go for profitable trading. A lot of people ask me to make a video about how IDM works in a trend, with blocks, and how to put it all together and use it as a clear checklist. Today I'll tell you about it. Today we'll analyze two pairs. These are IRB, these are the positions, and about NIR. I already gave such assumptions in the channel Dig Straight clip about shorts. Either here is a short or a more likely scenario is somewhere here, because the price fell here. As you can see, everything was great according to the strategy. The price went down, took off the inducement, touched the block here and went down. Therefore here it would be necessary to see the adjustment to trade this range. EVO 0.5, the price has already traded. We have here on M15 maybe some imbalance. Yes, you see on the part maybe still. And here we will find a turning point for a good position in the sale. Because now, as most people think, they want to buy here. They see a very strong impulse. Breakthrough of this swing. In general, all these swings are liquid, and it all happened very impulsively. There were no zones of interest here. For them, this is a market shift. That is a real break in the structure and very impulsive. With a very impulsive breakthrough, accordingly everyone will buy here. But we will sell because I clearly understand the context and where to go. This position was also opened by shorty according to the strategy. Here we had an inducement. Dispersion with near. You see, there was a divergence, but I was stupid because I did not fix it in time when there was one PTRR. Now I have a loss here. But I do not despair because I know how to act here further. We see that the price is taken off by this high. And this high is for us what, right? No more than liquidity, because it is within the range. Relative to the factors of this maximum and this minimum. That is, this is how our real range looks now. Those who watch the video about the structure of the past on the channel, they know that I will now use all these factors. I will put them in one pile, and we are trading very cool profitable positions. Let's explain a little about the basics. How do we trade in the strategy? Let's look at the classic structure of the market. Most people perceive it as usual swings. But this is not effective, because they are not confirmed by anything, and they are absolutely invalid. But the true strategy is confirmed only after removing a certain stimulus. That is, the price always removes it in this way, and continues to move along the trend strictly. The breakage will be true at the confirmed point of the divergence, because when the inducement is removed, the menu is confirmed. Then the boss is made, and a new maximum is confirmed here. When the price breaks the nearest return, the main point of the divergence. That is a change in the nature of the trend, a change in the nature of the delivery, and the price will continue to fall. And here we remove it. You see how the giant picks up 0.5 and removes this high. That is, this is the main inducement for us. Plus, you know, a lot of people will buy now. They have a very strong involvement in buying. This is a certain bite. That is, the price encourages you to buy here. Here and here. Plus, Bitcoin also played its role here. We had a lot of sweeps here. Here. And so the reaction happened here. I drew an arrow. That is, the price went higher here. But she just removed the liquid, removed the inducement. And the main structure looks like this. That is, I would mark this maximum, this minimum, as the range in which I will work. Here we have on M15. It turns out that this is the area of the bottom orders. The price mitigates. And here, in order to find a reversal, you need to wait for a full setup. That is a tick, remove the inducement and a fall. But it will take a long time. Therefore, I would go somewhere like this, so as not to wait because the video will take too long. Accordingly, this is how to go. Target put down, 1.5 pull. But in order not to pull it so much, I will just go with an increased volume. And accordingly, instead of 1.3, I will take a little more. Percentage of profit to the balance. Here too, you can look for a reversal of sales. Because again, now all people are starting to buy. Where did they put the steps? Of course, in this area, this is a certain bite. The price has not even updated this logic. That is, this is an absolutely empty price movement, which costs absolutely nothing. But you know, it's just a trap. A very cheap trick that the price usually uses to add people to the wrong direction. Open false transactions. But you know, such an impulse will not be immediately covered. It takes time to form a full-fledged setup for sale, either here or a little higher. That is, if it is formed here, we can safely enter the sale here, and accordingly sell. At this minimum, or a little lower, the same is true for Nira. But since we are in a hurry, we have a video recording now. I would like to work out how to do it right now. That is, somewhere right here, already go to short. But I would say that this is still dangerous, because we had such a strong impulse. Strong exit, which as it were does not immediately overlap. It takes time, but we can find just the zone from which it will be possible to look for this setup. And it is more likely to be formed there. Accordingly, it will unfold, just in time. We just open the position. And here we will work out a very successful trade. For example, this zone is a very strong supply. You see, it is the first after this inducement. That is, we have only 2 blocks in the impulse. Let's imagine XM. The first impulse is XM, and the second is on extreme. Everything that is behind them is just a trap. We do not take them into account and do not take into account. Crypto is very impulsive. Therefore, here suddenly there can be an absolute impulse. And you absolutely do not predict it. But using the right strategy, you can still somehow influence it. I still think that either here or here, about in this range, the price will just turn down. And it will start to fall. The same is true for Nira. That is, we already have an impulse trade, but there is no specific resistance zone on which the price will turn around. Therefore, we will have to wait for a full absorption of this blue candle so that the price absorbs it, retests it, and we were able to enter the transaction here normally, fully. That is something like this. You see, right? The same is true for IRB. We can try just 2 scenarios. Because, trading is a probability, and you need to have a couple of scenarios for the development of the event in order to successfully trade. Either we work out the short here right away, or the price can go a little higher, cling to this position and work out the short. But in any case, there will still be sales here. That is, I am more inclined to the fact that it will form such a setup here in time, and it will gradually develop down. That is because now it is likely that it will not overlap. Whatever I want. Because Bitcoin has absolutely ruined everything here. It went up impulsively. But I just understand that this movement up is just like a bite. And I would go in this way. If the price goes up, we will just move it a little. So that this position does not close. And we will just increase the volume. You can open such a position. Let's take it. Copy. And send it to our channel on Dig Street Crypto. And write that we will enter only after confirmation in the form of a setup. Only after the setup. That is, we form a good model here. We can go to the position in this way. Or she can just do the absorption.